Jesus speaks to his mother. From the Gospel according to St. John, chapter 19. When Jesus saw his mother and the disciple whom he loved standing beside her, he said to his mother, "Woman, here is your son." Then he said to the disciple, "Here is your mother." As he hung on the cross, in excruciating pain, suffocating, drifting out of consciousness, no doubt, from the pain and the lack of oxygen, Jesus could still appreciate what he saw at that moment and respond to it. His anguished mother and his friend were in great distress. Theirs would continue. His would end soon. Jesus looks at his mother. Mary looks at Jesus. The beloved disciple has closed his eyes, as, no doubt, in his mind he tries to make sense of what is happening to his dear friend, and his reaction to it. The focus is now an emotional one. We see less of the cross and the crucifixion of Jesus, and more of the relationship of these people and the love they have for one another, which makes them for a moment oblivious of all else. See, in the picture there is no mocking crowd, no residue of bystanders, just Jesus and his mother and the disciple he loves. For Mary and the beloved disciple, love now seems impotent, powerless to help in any practical way. Yet Mary is shown with her hands in an attitude we associate with prayer. She still has faith and the power to bring God into this awful place. We remember, and probably Mary does too, that she was warned of a sword piercing her own soul. The beloved disciple must have felt that anguish too. And that same anguish would come to Jesus and elicit his last cry as finally, "It was finished." But it is not finished yet. Jesus is not finished. Amazingly, he still has power to put aside what he feels in his own broken body. And in a surge of compassion for those two broken-hearted people, he manages to speak. And speaking out of his love, he creates a new loving and lasting relationship between his mother and that disciple who has stayed with her and him, who from that time takes her into his own home, and a new holy family comes into being, the Church. Be present, Lord Jesus, with those who are in the deepest distress. Let the tenderness which you showed for your mother and your disciple be the hallmark of the lives of all of us now, part of your Church, your body on earth, as we care for all your children. As your wounded heart was still open to love, may ours too, wherever we are, be always ready to enfold those stricken by grief with a love as strong as death, that hope might be rekindled. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer.